Hello, guys.
What's up, everybody? You know what? Hold on, let me do this. What's up, wrestling true believers? It's a great day in Samantha.
I can't see the squad.
Yeah, I
You
don't
can't
think you're
see the
supposed
squad
to.
yet because we're still on the pre-show. Like,
Oh,
can you relax your nipples for a second? Like,
Not your nipples. Damn.
relax. Nipples.
Not your nipples.
Relaxing.
Not the nipples.
I
No.
mean, I would say his hairline, but he doesn't have that.
yeah.
Wow.
My
Listen, I
hairline's
don't have a
totally
hairline
missing.
either, man.
You have more of a hairline than this nigga.
Shit, barely.
What you mean?
I don't have any hair. I'm telling you, like it's the reason why I wear hats, and
Gotta keep the hat on.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. I'm really hating my 40s right now. Really hating that right now. For real. But everybody, welcome. Yes,
Yes.
Beefy Boy #1 is back up in this motherfucker. You
I know
understand
y'all
me?
guys hear the voice. I know you guys hear the voice. Shout out to
Yes,
Beefy Boy number
Sirski.
2, aka All Star, aka Jack Perry's well, I can't even talk about Jack Perry because he's not here, but the man's mid. So, I'm just glad that,
Oh,
just saying.
why is he so mean to you?
Cause
Oh,
he's
I mean,
mid, bro.
he's mid.
I don't get
You know what
it.
I'm saying?
I
But make
don't
sure
get
you
it.
guys are tuning in. Make sure you guys give this a like, a heart, a laugh, a sad face, a wow face. You know what I'm saying? A share, a love, a heart. You know what I'm saying? Comment, share. You know what I'm saying? I see some comments coming in. Appreciate
Please.
Dark hit
everybody.
guys in the motherfucking house.
There ain't no dark hints in the house. I don't know what you're talking
Dark hit
about.
guys in the motherfucking house.
Dark hunt.
He's in spirit, everybody. So please, give a shout out for your boy.
You know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
he's definitely not dead like them people in the sun. Never mind.
Wow.
Never
What the
mind.
fuck?
Never mind.
That's how you starting it?
No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. We're not going to joke about people that actually spend a whole bunch of fucking money just to. Never mind. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna shut up
Rest in
now.
peace to those people, please.
I
It's
mean, they didn't
is
do shit for me. I mean, shit. They just man, listen. I don't want to sound insensitive, but the mother. Okay.
well, I don't know. Listen, we don't know. I don't know if they died. I mean, who knows? Maybe Aquaman came and saved them. Who knows? You know what I'm saying?
Wow. And then you talk about me, talk about some wow.
What? So the Aquaman can't come and save people? You know what I'm saying? Ain't that his job?
Aquaman does not. He's fictional, sir.
Is he?
Yes, he is. The
Oh,
fuck you mean? What do you mean, sir? The
I,
fuck? I didn't
how is
know Aquaman exists.
Aquaman doesn't exist?
I, yeah, in the movies,
Okay, so
in
call that.
Fast
What's her
10,
name?
yeah.
Jason Momoana.
Yes, and
No.
shout out to him, the Joker. You know what I'm saying? Aquaman, Joker, Aquaman. Yes, yes.
I still haven't seen it yet. I still
Oh,
haven't
you
seen it.
have, bro. I'm
I haven't
trying to
seen
tell
Fast.
you, he was the shit in that movie. I'm sorry, but when I rented it for about 3 days, whatever, like Blockbuster and shit. But I digress. Um, that movie was the shit. He had me rolling. He is literally by far the best villain of the Fast series. So I will not lie to you when I say that. Like I had fun watching that movie, and
All
it's
right.
a cliffhanger too. So you should watch it. What's
Well,
up?
I'm gonna
That's
definitely when I
that's
get a chance. I got a few movies I gotta see. I know we also have the NBA draft tonight as well.
Man, fuck that shit. Don't
I
got
mean,
nothing to
hey,
do with
listen,
me.
our Celtics. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them.
Don't got nothing to
dude.
do with me.
The Celtics got Porzingis. The Knicks don't even have a first round pick. So
And what's going on, Antonio? What's going on, Reese? What's going on, Stefan? What's going on, y'all? Please like the podcast, please, y'all. Wait a minute, is this on Facebook? Yeah, it is on
It's on
Facebook.
Facebook.
Why
We're
can't I
on
see it?
Twitch. We're on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? If you guys are tuning in or want to tune in on Twitch, you know what I'm saying? You can double sidecast this thing, however you call it. It is WHOISQU3Z. All right. Tune in on Twitch. Everywhere else you can find us, the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. You can also check us out on airtimesin.com network. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the
Um,
old platform, yo. I missed that platform. I'm
yes,
not gonna lie.
yes, it was fun. It was definitely fun. We have a lot of
dude,
things I wish that we could have recorded.
shout out
Oh man! All right, you know what? I'm gonna start it up. Just make sure you guys share this because it's about to start. It's about to get crazy up in here.
let's get into
Little
it.
crazy. Let's go.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
So, it is us. We are here.
We are here.
It's your boy.
Very much so.
And welcome to the Forbidden Civil War.
Yes.
All right.
Very much so.
I like this graphic, so I'm just going to put this up real quick, even though I would look young as fuck.
Fire graphic.
Oh, you as young as you think you are. Yeah.
I'm only 32, damn it. Like,
well, you need some more pictures. That's what you need. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't post my picture. I mean, look, fine.
That's your problem right now. I mean, dude, bro, like, I mean, you got a girl. Utilize her other than sex. You know, I mean, like, have her take a picture of you. You know what I'm saying? And if your stomach is that big, I suggest you go to the gym. You know what I'm saying?
Why don't we start talking about, you know what?
I'm just saying, bro, you don't have a lot of fucking pictures. So, you know what I'm saying? This one was dope.
Let's go back right.
I'm not going to lie. The picture was dope. I was just like, dude, I like the dice. You know what I'm saying? It makes you very gangsta. You know, it does. Crip-like, Crip walking, type of energy, you know what I'm saying? Hi, y'all, what's going on? Beefy Boy number one here, you know what I'm saying? Back full in effect, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to substitute Mr. Beefy Boy number two. He couldn't make it this evening, so I'm filling in for him. Always a pleasure coming on here, you know what I'm saying? So.
It's your boy Dark Kent here to tell the truth amongst all the lies in wrestling.
Here we go.
It's a hot wrestling summer.
Oh and here we go. This hot boy summer shit,
bro.
We are your tour guides through this hot wrestling summer. Keep commenting. Tell all your friends. Tell your roommates. Tell your cousins. Tell
anybody related to you
about this show episode. We're at 64 right now.
How do you not know how many episodes we have?
I know how many episodes. I'm just saying it for clout. We're at 64.
Wow, you definitely can get that.
Wow. Am I feeling some tension between you two, or if it's like coming in one?
No, there's no tension.
Okay. I was just making sure.
I think that
John as a stroke,
and John just doesn't like me. There's no tension. We've already
that I figured out. Yeah.
John just doesn't like me, but me and John are best friends. At least in my head.
Okay. That's cool. But I'm happy to be here. But everybody, remember to share the podcast around. Remember to like the podcast. No matter if you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, or if any streaming site that you are seeing this on, follow the podcast, like the podcast, and remember to comment. There you go.
Yes, guys. You can definitely click the link in the video description. You can access all of our content. As you can see in the video right here showing, you can follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram at the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. On Twitch, it will be as WHOISQU3Z. That is Who Is Quez. And I am not a beefy boy, but I am Jaquez, aka Jarosaurus, aka Jungle Boy's Mid, aka Beefy Boy number 2 ran away because he knew that he was about to get filleted at this cookout as regard to fucking Jungle Boy. Because how this fucking Tarzan, Georgia the Jungle ass motherfucker let his fucking pet dinosaur get a fucking championship before his fucking mid ass. But you know what? Yeah, I digress. I'm gonna have to wait until next week to fry him up. Okay?
Oh, can I just get a plug? I see everybody up there using my damn taglines. I get it. So I just want y'all to know That shirt will be coming out tomorrow at 10 a.m. You know what I'm saying? You scam me. You scam. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, it will be sale. So if you want my nice ass face, anywhere you go, hold on. Because everybody wants to
let me cook.
Everybody want to use that shit. It will be on sale, and I will let you guys know when it will be available to you guys. But once again, shout out to you. Shout out to that man down there, and shout out to All Star, of course. But yes, tonight we got hot takes, hot pancakes, hot oosies and shit. Moist booty motherfuckers on CM Punk. Not talking about you, but I digress. Shit. And a whole bunch of forbidden doors. Who's going to open through the forbidden door?
We got Dark guys talking about first, bro. Dark guys got
a lot of comments. Let's just check this out. Shout out to Mike Kwan. You know what I'm saying? Jamie saying the Dark Kents are in the house. I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? Yes. The Wolfpack Heals for Life crossover again. I love it when we do this.
Indeed.
I love it. You know what I'm saying? It's great. And yes, we definitely got a lot to talk about.
No monkeys over here, Will. I don't know who that white boy talking to.
Say, Kent is better than
all you bozos. Let's go.
That's crazy.
No monkeys over here.
Who's Will?
That's all I'm trying to figure out.
Is that great sexism?
Is that racism? Because there ain't no monkeys over here. I'll swing over and fuck you up. We don't play that shit in Zumunda, nigga. You better take
you bugging. You definitely bugging. We don't do that out here. All right? Oh, man. So, first things first. How about time to play some games? And then these games, we're technically going to end up doing a little bit of hot takes and pancakes. But before I talk about the games, let's just get into some other games. Real game. AEW Fight Forever. So some more information came out. The AEW Fight Forever info is starting to leak on Twitter to say that when you create a team or wrestler, you'll get the is all elite graphic, as you can see. So when you create Blackpool Combat Club, it will say all elite. You have 5 attire slots. Kingdom can be used on the menu, something that wasn't available in WWE 2K23 for whatever reason. So that's, I guess, a little slight shot. Cody's prelude to Kingdom is an entrance theme. Maki Ito's entrance theme is in, and some presets include AJ Styles, Roman Reigns, Io Sky, Rey Mysterio, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Demon Balor. It says you can use the 8-bit version theme songs, and Chris Jericho has 9 different Trons. You can completely change the button configurations as well, right? But this is all cool and dandy, as you can see with some of the stuff that you create, different things going on, you know what I'm saying? But then some more leaks came out. I think I sent these to you, didn't I?
I think you did, bro.
And this is kind of interesting.
Hey, that Exploder match? Dope as fuck, man.
I have I wish I could have uploaded the video for it, but if you guys haven't checked it out, go on Twitter, look up the death match. That shit is crazy with the explosions.
Hey, bro, I should DM you, but can you block that racist? I'm not gonna call his name.
We're not.
Where is he at? It's screaming
down there. Yeah, because I don't deal with.
It's screaming blocked. It's screaming blocked. We're not gonna tolerate that show on my show.
Anyway, let's move on.
Thank you. Sorry about that. Thank you for bringing it to my attention.
No problem.
Before. All right. So yes, the exploding death match, which by the way looks chaotic as fuck. It really gives me like that cartoonish, like a game, like a real fucking simulation game. I love it. It's like an arcade style
game. Yeah. It's not. First of all, WWE 2K is a simulation. Fight Forever is going to be an arcade style, No Mercy style type of game. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Definitely pick up and play. Easy to do all the moves. Like WWE, you kind of have to be involved with the game in order to get all the moves and do all the intricate shit. Whereas Fight Forever is going to be a game where you can just pick up the controller and boom, you're in. Start playing.
Oh, we got another troll, Louis, Fat Louis or whatever. Can you exit him out, please?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. No. I don't know where he came from, but that's why he got canceled. Anyway, continue.
But dude, I hate blocking people who comment on listen to
I
us.
know they just.
At the same time, you have to come correct, bro. You cannot come on no
Indeed.
bullshit.
Don't worry, they're gone. No one will never be able to come back. You can create more, things if you want to talk about. It doesn't really matter to me. You're gone.
Go on Facebook and tell us that we suck.
Exactly.
Anyway,
So here's something that I do want to bring up when I'm talking about the games and everything. So more leaks came out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I sent this to the group. Sorry. It was kind of weird to me watching Dynamite last night and basically feel like I got a glimpse into the future. So I'm just going to show you guys the screenshots real quick. Okay, just bear with me, all right? These screenshots from the leak are as follows. Nick Jackson is talking to Ricky Starks. I don't know why I'm bothering to warn you, but CM Punk isn't very trustworthy.
I saw that. That's hilarious. It really
I asked you. I said, "Is this?"
Yeah, that's why I was like, well, okay, this could be crazy, right? But then someone even screenshot this from their actual PlayStation, and it says Kenny Omega talking to CM Punk, booking more matches. You're not in EVP, but if it means I can knock some sense into you, fine. My thing is this one right here. This one right here, and for those that watch Dynamite, will know what I'm talking about.
Dude,
but that one right there is a little,
Dude, yeah. At the end of the day, AEW as a company is building CM Punk and FTR versus the Elite, and they're going to build it for the next 6 to 8 months because it's a money match. It's a money feud. You already have built-in storylines there, so they're not going to pull the trigger on it like right away. But that's money right there.
I digress. So
that part.
Here's something. Hot take a pancake. If these two are having a roast off, who's winning? This comes from Jeff Delver from Jobberteers Network group and Facebook.
MJF. Cena's not going to say anything that's going to be too controversial.
PG.
Or exactly. Cena's going to keep it PG. MJF says what he feels, how he feels. Not afraid of cursing, not afraid of pushing the envelope. John Cena doesn't push the envelope. So MJF wins that 9 times out of 10.
Okay.
Y'all been punked.
By Dre Moore. The question has been asked: is Jey Uso's super kick to Roman Reigns the greatest super kick since Shawn Michaels to Marty Jannetty?
Very much so. I mean, he literally kicked the head off of the tribal chief.
On the same level of classic.
Right, the tribal chief.
Like, I'm sorry, like Friday, that was awesome. Like when Jay was like, so you out. And he paused for a quick second and said, I'm out too. Dude, you kind of knew it was going to happen, but at the same time, you were surprised, and it was the greatest feeling in a minute when it comes to wrestling storylines. Like, the Bloodline storyline has lasted for, 2.5 years now, and it keeps getting better.
Yeah, and everybody keeps talking about that super kick, which after that super kick, now that's why the show is called Civil War Forbidden Door, or Civil War Forbidden Door.
Civil War.
Forbidden Civil War.
There's a reason why when you think about it. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little reason why, once we saw Collision.
Yeah, because
so I'm like,
hold up.
I wasn't going to talk about that right now.
I got a couple of things real quick. So,
Sin just said Sean kicking Stan. His name's Marty, not Stan.
Oh my god! You know what?
Continue, bro.
I can't. Stan, Sean kicking Stan. That's not even how you spell Sean, bro.
You're right. I mean, bro. Continue, bro.
Oh my goodness. So Bully Ray has said, It is my opinion that the Usos are the greatest tag team in the history of the WWE.
Agreed.
So, see, the problem is with Bubba Ray Dudley, he likes to ride on anything that is hot. Because if the Usos like slack off and they drop off or whatever, then he'll say the next best thing is the best thing that ever happened to the WWE or the best thing in WWE history. I don't believe anything that Bubba Ray be saying these days. So, I mean, but right now, yes, the Usos is like the best tag team, like right now in the modern day era. Yes,
I've been watching wrestling for my entire life, and I honestly think it's safe to say the Usos might be the best tag team in the history of the WWE. Honestly, if you just stack up other tag teams, like LOD, Outlaws, the Brain Busters, Nasty Bull, like whoever you're gonna stack up in terms of tag teams, the Usos top that in terms of.
But didn't the Usos steal the 3D?
Yes,
they did.
They did.
So how can you call them the best tag team when you stole it from one of the best tag teams in WWE history? I mean, I don't get it.
Well, first of all, coming up with new moves is pretty impossible at this point.
How is it? That means that you're just not creative,
dude.
Everybody wants to be creative.
Stop it. The RKO is a diamond cutter. So, but if you stack up tag teams for the last 40 years, the Usos have to be in the top 2 or 3, right?
Because of booking, or mean like.
Just
who have they ran through though?
Dude, look at their title runs. Look at their matches. Not even the title runs. They put on great matches literally every single time they come.
Bro, they like literally went through the same people over and over again for like the last 3 years.
But exactly. So
how can you call them the best tag team when they never had a variety of opponents? It was the same opponents that they ran through.
Well, that's not the Usos' fault, but
it's not the Usos' fault, but it's the WWE's fault. But if you're going to sit here and going to say that they are one of the best tag teams, then we need to have a variety of feuds. It can't be just the same people over and over. That's the copy and paste situation.
I understand what you're saying, but the Usos were able to have matches with the same tag teams over and over again and still make those matches entertaining over and over again.
Very much so. But then at the same time, it's still a copy and paste type of
versus the New Day. But yet every single time it was entertaining and all the matches were great.
Okay.
The ability to have the same match over and over again, but yet make it different and still keep it entertaining just adds to their allure. Adds to their.
Orlando says they're the best for the modern era.
Shout out to my boy Orlando, man. Known him for almost 30 years.
That's what's up.
And I'm sorry, we were supposed to go and see The Flash. I'm so sorry.
I still want to see that movie so
badly. Me too.
I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say about it. But what I do want to know real quick, though,
the New Day are not overrated.
I wouldn't go that far. Shout out to my boy Terrell.
I gotta know this real quick. Erase one from wrestling history. One tag team from wrestling history.
So the motherfuckers in the middle, I do not know, so they can go.
That's Motor City Machine Guns.
Oh, they can go.
If I have to erase one, I'm erasing Beer Money.
Beer Money was a shit.
Beer Money? Are you fucking shitting me?
I don't know why.
Either them or the Machine Guns. The Machine Guns were fucking awesome.
No. What have they done to stand out? I know, Beer Money versus Machine Gun.
But the Machine Guns were sick.
So was the Beer Money. But I know Beer Money. I don't know I don't know machinery, manufacturing. I mean, I don't know who they are. I'm sorry. Just saying.
Right?
I ain't putting all the respect on them. I heard about them, but I'm sorry. But over Beer Money? No, I'm good.
Everyone is saying Beer Money. I'm looking at these comments. Everyone is saying
because everybody listen. Everybody knows
was better with America's Most Wanted.
Those are mid-tax. Boy, bye.
No.
Boy, bye.
That's our brother. My brother's always fucking trolling somebody.
And Sid still thinks it's 1998. So his favorite tag team is probably Edge and Christian or the Hardys.
True. Ethan said, athletically, Motor City Machine Gun's the best on the list.
Well, stop it. The Usos are the best athletically on the list.
I can say, boy, hi.
Also,
Oh,
Christy you wanna try?
So
Okay.
this is probably gonna be hard to see, but real quick,
It is. Is that
Yeah,
the Undertaker? Actually,
that is the Undertaker. It's basically giving you the different history throughout, for the Undertaker.
Every Undertaker.
Questioning you guys real quick: who is the best version of the Undertaker?
90s.
I'll go.
Part in the 90s, though.
90s is
I'll go
definitely
purple.
the best.
Undertaker after the gray, after he came back versus after Undertaker versus Undertaker. Like the mid 90s, purple gloves, purple boots Undertaker was to me the best Undertaker.
I'm going with Ministry.
Really?
Ministry of Darkness.
Yeah, I would say like
with the best thing.
After I think when they entered the Attitude Era, I think that was the best version of the Undertaker. Especially like there's no version of the Undertaker where, I mean, this man literally threw a fat ass nigga off the Hell in the Cell. That shit was iconic. They called him satanic. That's the Undertaker I love and adore. I mean, man, that was my Undertaker I grew up with.
He was putting people up on a cross. Like to me, like even when I was a kid at the time, I was like, dude, they're overdoing it. Like you're putting people up on a cross, you're speaking in tongues, you're cutting people.
I told y'all that's how I got into wrestling. I saw him sacrificing Stephanie, and I was like,
"This
seems
been sacrificed." I mean, she got sacrificed with every nigga in the back, but I
no,
that was only. Oh yeah, brother!
No, that wasn't. I mean,
to the top.
Triple H, come on now. Triple H like had at least about 5 nuts. One of them actually,
but he wiped them.
But that was after Macho Man.
Yeah, but still, that still bring my point that she got sacrificed. See, she was passed around in the back a couple times.
Damn, that's sad.
Fair, but whatever.
So they said, what's your most controversial wrestling opinion? And someone has said, y'all want controversial? Roman is the 3rd best wrestler in the Shield.
Okay,
that is valid.
Hot take a pancake on that.
Controversial is true.
That is valid. And to be really honest with you, he is the 2nd best wrestler in the WWE. But Seth Rollins is way better than Roman. I'm sorry. But Roman just sits there and smiles and have a stupid ass laugh. And yet everybody wants to call him the best heel. MJF is a heel. That is a personification of a heel. I don't know what the fuck Roman is. Roman is stuck in between worlds.
Let's not forget that the Shield produced 3 Hall of Fame worthy wrestlers. They produced literally
very much so
3 of the best wrestlers in the world right now. So like being the 3rd best in that group is still a compliment.
That's crazy.
I mean, you're 3rd. I'm not saying you're mid.
Forster says that Roman is a good storyteller.
And that's it. I mean, he knows how to story. I mean, he knows how to tell a story, which is great. But that doesn't make you
the past 2 years
a great heel. You're great at talking, but other than being like the best heel ever in WWE history or in professional wrestling, like no, bro. Like there's more talent that surpasses Roman.
Dude, you gotta put more respect on Roman's name, bro.
And why would I want to do that?
Because he's been a heel champion for the past 2.5 years.
What that mean?
His lines are top notch. His matches, for the most part, are great. Right?
Which match are we talking about? Because I don't see any 5-star matches.
Dude,
what are we talking about? See,
Roman had 5-star matches.
That same argument that you had about the Usos.
If you want to go through Roman's title run, right?
Sure.
Him versus Kevin Owens at Royal Rumble was a great match.
I don't even remember that match.
Nothing to remember. Remembering some of his matches is like remembering some fucking 5-star matches from Charlotte. It never happened.
You know what? You was reading my mind on that one. You know what I'm saying? But once again, I'm not trying to be the bad guy here. But I'm tired of people talking about. Shut up. But the only problem is that I hate when people bring up fucking matches that I don't even remember. I remember Sammy versus Roman. Now that was a good match.
That was awesome.
Great storytelling.
That was
Great
John's
match.
birthday.
Was that a good match because of the actual match going on, or was it a good match because of the storytelling?
Everything.
The storyline.
Everything. I enjoyed it.
It was John's birthday. It was great. It was pretty great.
It was.
Listen,
It was a good day.
If you want to sit here, you're going to talk about, oh, this was a great match. Nigga, let me remember it. I need to remember it. I'm a fucking wrestling encyclopedia. So I can let you know that was a good match, and I actually remember it.
Roman beating Daniel Bryan and Edge on the same night, stacking them up. That was a good match.
That means that they're trying to make Roman like the biggest dog in the yard at that time. Absolutely. Because like at that time, Roman was going through phases. You know what I'm saying? First he was the big dog, then he was the cancer survivor, or he was the cancer survivor, and then he became the tribal. Don't look at me like you just seen me yesterday. What you did?
We're not going to do Roman versus Lesnar because Roman versus Lesnar, their matches have been shit.
If you want to call somebody mid, Jaquez, call that shit mid. That whole feud was mid except for SummerSlam. SummerSlam was actually decent. I would say that.
Let's look. If you look back at Roman versus Lesnar, their first main event was what, WrestleMania 31. That match was decent. Seth Rollins made the match. 32 was whatever. 33, Undertaker. 34. I was at 34 in New Orleans. I left before the match ended because it was just a shitty match. Lesnar versus Reigns.
You're a shitty person.
I hopped in an Uber, so I missed traffic. Like,
I'm sorry.
Make sure I put on that NBA draft real quick. Just some more quick little games real quick. So they said, what's the most disrespectful debate in wrestling history? This is without a doubt from me.
There are too many fucking neckbeards and not enough leaders.
Whew.
Wait, what
am I wrong?
What's this debate? Are we talking?
You know what? If we really gonna talk about this, this is the most disrespectful debate. Fans always want to talk about how much they love wrestling, right? You know what I'm saying? They talk about they're a pro wrestling fan and all the other BS. Mm-hmm. However, why do you want to see another company die because you are a fanboy of one particular company? These are the same motherfuckers that said before AEW even came around, they need something. They need an alternative. Let me cook real quick because I've been wanting to talk about this shit. And since we're going to talk about disrespectful debates, this is one of them. You can't sit here and tell me that you're a professional wrestling fan when you sitting up here and you wish death on AEW every fucking 5 minutes. Every time a game come out, I hate it. I hate AEW. Every time they come up with a pay-per-view, I'm gonna watch NXT over AEW. Every time they have a banger-ass match, they're not better than the WWE. Every time they come out with another show, they're not better than Raw. Every time they do this, every time they do that, every time they do this, every time they do that, it's always some negative BS. I don't get it. And this shit been going on for 4 fucking years. But
you are 100% correct.
I got one that piggybacks off of what you're saying. Hold on. I got one that piggybacks off of what you're saying now. So I've had someone swear up and down to me, and that's why I kept this picture and didn't delete it, that AEW has way too many belts.
What does that mean? I mean,
no, I got one better. And then I had to tell somebody
go back.
Because this is
too many belts, right?
I got this one.
So is Roman like a trio champion or some type of shit in the men's division? Why the fuck does he have 3 belts? That's all I want to know.
Well, Heyman carries 2 of them, and he has the actual belt. I think first of all, it adds to his aura that there's just so many.
But you said, but the
Let me
people
say
said
this
that
real
there's too many belts. So why is Roman like?
I got one
belt-
better for you. Wait, I had to
Okay.
literally argue this with somebody because they swear up and down like, they definitely have way too many belts. I was like, no, actually, the WWE and AEW has the same amount of belts. They was like, oh, look at you trying to deflect and make excuses for AEW. And I was like, no, literally count it. So I just want to list them, right? So
Okay.
how many belts do we have here? I'm making sure this is all of them. World Championship, the Women's Championship, International, Trios, Tag Team, TNT, TBS. I'm not missing any, right?
Right.
Okay, so that's 7.
Right.
Okay? I'm just gonna go do WWE's real quick.
Okay.
The WWE Universal Championship, or whatever they call it. Now, right? The WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
We're 2.
The World Women's Champion.
The other
WWE Women's Champion. United States Champion. Intercontinental Champion. Universal Tag Team Champion. WWE Women's Champions.
Yeah, we had
NXT Women's Champions. Yes.
The fuck? You know, the problem is that these neckbeards don't know how to read and they don't know how to count. Now, my boy just said he just counted all of the belts and we didn't even get to NXT.
I'm not even going to count NXT because they barely.
I mean, isn't that part of WWE?
You didn't count the North American title or the NXT Championship or the NXT Women's Championship.
No, I counted the NXT Women's Tag Team Championships because they're on, getting unified now.
Okay, but
realistically,
WWE
has over
double digits,
over 10 championships, right? And they're trying to consolidate them now. They're consolidating the women's tag championships into one, which they should have been done because it's a terrible division. I'm sure eventually they might move on from the North American title. NXT.
You forget that NXT Europe is coming out, right?
Oh shit!
Did we forget about that?
Europe had their own titles.
Come on now, they got like selective memory. I mean, shit, the fuck, that.
So I digress when people constantly keep coming up with this broken ass narrative that AEW has way too many belts. Go count the belts in WWE. Now this isn't a whole tribalism shit, whatever. No, this is the facts. If you're going to constantly keep saying one thing about somebody that's not true by being blind to what is true, you're part of the fucking problem. And this is the neckbeard energy that he's referring to.
100% correct.
Now, moving on real quick, because there is something I do want to say, because Alex pointed this out. A child to Alex World. He says, so I'm curious, why exactly do you like Pretty Deadly? Going off of that promo from Friday.
That's that same question of why did you like Billy and Chuck? But I digress.
I wasn't a fan. I wasn't that much of a fan.
Honestly,
but there was a lot of people that actually like Billy and Chuck. I think the reason why he's doing that, and maybe because it's Pride Month, but I'll just come out and say it. Is it because they are what? I'm sorry. When I looked at that tweet, it looks very homophobic.
Dude,
really?
I'm just saying, come on now, because the same thing we was talking about Quincy Elliott, and I don't like that dirty bottom. But
what I'll say,
the guy that's hating on his own people. By the way, I saw, and the shit, I'm gonna leave that one alone. I forgot.
What I will say about Pretty Deadly.
Me being a fan of drafted Victor Wembanyama.
I love tag teams that, one, have a tag team name. 2, they dress alike. They do tandem offense. It's not just 2 random people thrown together and now we have a tag team. They're a real tag team. So I understand why they should be pushed. You know what I mean?
And then also too, Pretty Deadly is not your, I guess, traditional tag team. Everything got to be, and I can't say that word, but
masquerade.
You have to be masculine when it comes to men's wrestling or whatever.
But
Everything has to be masculine. It can't be like
What's wrong with
feminine or
being
anything sissified or anything
I have a
like
question
What's wrong with
Yes,
being
sir.
flamboyant?
because this basically goes off of from what he's saying, right? You're saying why would people like them, right? But then I saw another post like this. This is what Matt and Nick would look like if they had taken Vince and Triple H's offer.
100%.
that. Fandango was he was kind of moist.
That's 100% fact. If the Young Bucks would have, the Young
It
Bucks
was over.
would be pretty deadly if they went to WWE. 100%. Whoever said that was spot on.
Shout out to No Marks Allowed, cool person.
No miss on that one. But dude, I think pretty deadly. They have a good future. They're a good tag team. You know, like they'll have good matches with Owens and Zayn. So good
Here's
for them.
another one for you. This is respect to both
What the
ladies. Why do
hell?
I get the Tisha Campbell vibe every time I see Zoe Stark?
Was he saying?
Well, they kind
Do
of
they look alike?
No.
but dude,
This is a bad take.
Zoe Stark's haircut is kind of rubbing me the wrong way, man. I don't know what it is. Like, I'm a fan of like girls with like short hair on the side or whatever, but her haircut just it gets to me, and
Y'all focus on the wrong things. Instead of worrying about the wrestling, y'all worrying about image. That's y'all problem. I mean, I get that Shayna Baszler is too manly for you guys. I get
No, that's
it.
not. That's Zoe
No,
Stark.
No. I'm talking about shit. No, this is just my point. You know,
Okay, got you,
it's
got
like
you.
it's people talk about Shayna Baszler is too manly or whatever. She
No,
like dick.
I
She like the same thing. I mean, she like dick, and she's supposed to like what? No, excuse me.
We're not
She
saying
likes
that-
the same thing you guys like, basically. You know what I'm saying? It was like, nah, I don't like her. I don't like her like that. Now they get on Zoe Stark. Oh, she looks like what's her name?
First of all, Zoe Stark has a finisher move that you can't pull off.
The K
Like-
360.
Yeah. You can't do that move. Like
Yes.
it's too crazy. 1, 2, yeah. The haircut thing, not the biggest deal, but I'm not a fan. 3, I just don't see her getting over in a big way.
Excuse me?
I don't see Zoe Stark getting over in a big way.
You know she's in the major storyline right now in the women's division. What are you
He's-
talking
he's
about,
in it.
sir?
She's in a major storyline because of Trish Stratus.
So what? What that mean? She just
Okay.
came from NXT. What are you talking about?
But when Trish leaves, Zoe Stark is not never going to be on the level of a
Bro.
Bayley, of a Bianca.
Bro,
of a
you're
Becky.
speculating, bro. Like
I'm
can't
telling you.
sit here and speculate because of somebody's fucking haircut. I mean, you can't do that.
Not
I
about
mean,
the
and then too, let me bring up this point. Everybody's talking about NXT. When the NXT stars come over to the main roster, no one knows who the fuck they are. Zoe Starks got one of the biggest pops. Everybody was just like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" What pay-per-view was that? What was that last pay-per-view?
That
She
That
appeared in?
was
No,
Backlash?
Backlash. Wasn't
that
Backlash?
was, but that was the Trish versus Becky match. The reason why Zoe Stark got a big pop was because no one expected it.
Isn't that how that starts?
Zoe Stark. Okay, this is a conversation that we're gonna have in 6 months from now, and I'll be right.
Sorry, Royal Rumble.
Never getting
Oh,
over.
sorry, not the champions.
Just like
There
the same person that said that Cody Rhodes was going to be world champion, you were wrong.
Ooh.
I also said
I digress.
I said Cody Rhodes would be the biggest babyface.
You
In
said
the
that
word-
Cody Rhodes would
in
be
the
world
word of the
champion,
beefy
sir.
wild
I
card
remember
guy.
you saying that on the podcast, sir. So I'm sorry, but everything your words don't have weight to it. You know, I'm just saying. The same person that said that CM Punk was going to come back and have a big pop, and as you can see, like them numbers.
We're about to get into the numbers.
No, we're
We're
not
not
going
we're not
there.
gonna talk about that right
Oh
now.
my god.
We're not talking about that right
we're-
now.
Going
No,
there.
we're gonna go there.
Oh, it's not your
Well, in the
champion.
second, quick before we end the whole hot take of pancake, this one is just showing the different numbers between the times that Logan Paul has showed up. Is it quick to
Wow.
say? Is it easy to say that this man is a draw automatically?
Dude, Logan Paul. Even though I want LA Knight to win Money in the Bank, I think Logan Paul's going to win Money in the Bank. I really do.
And that's why I brought it up, because Logan Paul's name has been brought up during creative at Monday Night Raw when potential Money in the Bank winners are being discussed.
You know what?
It has to be.
I wouldn't even be mad at it.
You can't.
I wouldn't
Who
even.
do you have him challenge?
Rollins. He beats Rollins, and then you already have a ready-made feud because Rollins beat him the first time. Boom. Like, they can do Rollins versus Paul at WrestleMania next year with Paul as the champion.
Just so you know, they tried this. There's been rumors flying around that they were discussing Logan Paul versus Bad Bunny at SummerSlam.
Can't do that. Can't do the two celebrity
I
wrestlers.
mean, you might as well listen. These two are the biggest celebrity wrestlers in the WWE. I mean, like, why not? Why not clash?
Think about it.
Brandon Miller to the Hornets.
I mean, why not?
You know what it is? Bad Bunny, he can wrestle. We've seen him wrestle. Logan Paul can wrestle. I just don't think them wrestling each other would work because you need like a real wrestler to kind of hold it down. You know what I mean?
Bro, you got to understand the dynamic. Sometimes you have to look at you have to look out. You have to think outside the wall. This is not just about, you know what I'm saying, like the names. We are talking about clout. We are talking about publicity. We are talking about fan bases. Both of them have like billions of fans.
Billions.
And you bring, hold on, let me clarify this for you. You bring those two fan bases and they are focusing on one product, which is, and SummerSlam is the second biggest pay-per-view the WWE has to offer. And you telling me that shit wouldn't work?
No, Chris, I'm agreeing with you on this point that the shit would print money. I just think the match would be shit, is what I'm saying. I don't think the match would be great.
What bad match that Bad Bunny or Logan Paul have had?
But they've always had matches.
Yeah,
with
good question.
real wrestlers, is what I'm saying.
But bro, once again, you're speculating. And every time that we say that Bad Bunny is going to have a bad match or Logan Paul is going to have a bad match, do they overperform? They've been overperforming for a motherfucker.
They always overperform, but what I'm saying is they had like veteran wrestlers to help them through the match. If you put these two celebrities together with no veteran wrestler to help them through the match, I think the match itself would be lackluster, in my opinion.
I mean, we wouldn't know unless they are given a chance. And right now, they've been given chance after chance, and they've been passing with flying colors. I mean, like, why not?
Chris,
You'll ask the question: if Logan Paul became world heavyweight champion, would he give it more prestige or turn it into a joke?
It wouldn't turn it into a joke because Logan Paul has had banger matches since he came out. So it's like, and you can put Logan Paul. First of all,
He had good spots.
It would be crazy for WWE's exposure because he's gonna pull it out on all his podcasts, all his prime shit, everything, and he's had good matches with Seth Rollins.
So what you're telling me is that Logan Paul is going to basically be the WWE equivalent to that jackass Tyrus from NWA when he's on Fox News.
No,
I wouldn't go that far down.
No.
Okay.
No, not at all. We are not talking about that. We're not talking about Porky the Pig from Power Rangers. We are not talking about him.
Yeah. We don't fuck with the Funkasaurus.
No, we don't know.
Right. So just another real quick thing. We have AJ Lee looking good as hell. And someone said that she'll beat the brakes off of Nick Jackson. But word, she looked, very good as hell. And I was wondering, why is this happening? Well, apparently she is going to be appearing on Heels for season 2. Shout out to AJ Lee. I'm pretty sure that was, Punk, helping his wife get into a job. She's wearing many hats. I think she's also running Women's of Wrestling still.
She is.
So
yeah, I want to know that too, Ethan. Like, how in the fuck is that a disgrace when you're having banger ass matches with ring generals? I'm just
wait. Who's
please think before you speak. Wait, I mean, for real.
Wait. Who's a disgrace?
Go back and read the comments. So Jamie said that Logan Paul is a joke and already
no.
wrestling. Like, I don't. What are you talking about?
Jamie, you're bugging on that. Logan Paul, he put the work in. Logan Paul's matches speak for themselves.
I'll tell you right now.
And another thing too, like, if you have not taken a bump, then you cannot talk.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Logan Paul has more fucking skill than fucking Jungle Boy.
Oh, we gotta save that for when All Star gets back on. But yes.
Oh, I will. Yeah, take that, All Star. I know you're gonna watch this back and see this. So another thing happened. Moose has officially signed back with Impact, what is being described as a long, lucrative contract.
Good for Moose, man.
Moose want to stay where he's most comfortable.
Absolutely, Moose wants to be the biggest fish in the smallest pond.
Even though like we can't see the actual show. No offense. So I know that you love Impact Wrestling, but they're not showing. They're not delivering any type of impact.
I'm a big Moose fan too, though. Good for Moose, man. Like he wants to stay there.
Am I lying?
Moose had the opportunity to go to the WWE plenty of times, and
you're sounding like a fanboy.
And he backed off going to the WWE.
You're sounding like a fanboy.
Who's a fanboy?
You sounding like him. When you're saying like, oh, he should have went to WWE, he should have did this, and I'm like,
that part.
No,
I'm not listening to anything that Dark Hen is saying.
He had the opportunity to go, he just didn't want to.
So he could be another Titus O'Neil.
Ooh.
That's exactly. But what? Moose wants to be the biggest fish in the smallest pond. Impact is a small pond. Moose is the big fish.
Bro, that makes no sense at all.
He'll probably get jobbed out. Next.
That makes no sense at all.
So no. You're next. Goodbye. Get the fuck out of here. No, you're next. You're next. Get out. Tired of this nigga and his bullshit. I'm sick of dealing with this nigga. Okay, I deal with this nigga every goddamn week and his bullshit comments and his goddamn takes. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm tired of it.
Calm down. Okay. You want to bring him back? Okay. Dude, I'm so sick and tired of your stupid ass takes. I'm done. I'm done with you, bro. Like it's just I don't know where you bringing these takes in. I mean, I don't. Are you drinking right now,
Chris? What did I say was stupid to you?
Do you want to go down a whole list? Bro, I got fucking notepad paper right next to me. You know, you haven't been seeing me right, but I mean, for real, I have a photographic memory, bro.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna get into that right now. Like sidebar me, we'll talk about that.
Next.
Yeah.
Scott Henderson is drafted to the Portland Trailblazers. Next up we have Johnny whatever his last name is, has officially signed with AEW.
Why?
As of last night. So that way he can be with his wife, and he will now be going by the name of
Johnny Elite,
Johnny Television.
Nice.
Stupid as fuck.
Also known as Johnny TV.
Stupid as fuck.
Johnny TV, everybody. Johnny TV.
Next.
I've always been a Morrison fan.
Chad and Tony Khan are reportedly interested in purchasing Bellator MMA.
Makes sense. Chad Khan can buy whatever he wants. So
you said it makes sense.
If you have the money, Chad Khan buying Bellator is like us buying a new car. It's like, yeah, I'll buy it. Yeah.
What? So since you want to buy things, I know you love to buy this belt, right?
That's an ugly ass belt.
Absolutely not.
That's an ugly.
Why? What's wrong with the belt?
The belt's ugly.
Shawn Michaels.
It's
Shawn
ugly.
Michaels.
No, it's just ugly.
All right. So let's just get into some.
He Saldana, thank you, bro. I am the GOAT. I appreciate you.
What?
He lying to you. He is
Who's
definitely
lying? Who's lying to my comments?
Yeah. He lying for real. He definitely can't play on Jeopardy. Definitely dead ass. He'll definitely lose.
Who said that? Where's he at?
Your boy JD.
JD. What is that? Don't worry, Dark. You're the GOAT of this. No. JD's a clown. JD's a clown and a troll. All right, fuck him. I don't give a fuck. Next, sorry, I'm on one today. I don't care. So, it's like kiss my ass. So what? The fuck you gonna do? Cry in my fucking comment section? Yeah, I did it for you. So
yeah, thank you.
So remember last week I said or showed this thing about Eric Bischoff calling CM Punk the biggest financial flop in wrestling history, right?
Eric Bischoff is a fucking loser. Can we
relax? Hey, relax. Calm down. Because we're talking about the Collision crashed.
I mean, shit.
Collision crashed.
Dude, Eric Bischoff bankrupted fucking WC. Stop it. Eric Bischoff's a fucking loser.
You know what? How about this? We'll skip Collision Crash because I know you want to get in your feelings. So I'll relax for a second and we'll just get into something else. Okay?
Let him do it.
We'll do the Bloodline Civil War because I want to give him. I'll let him relax a little bit because he's home. You know, he's a little. We'll talk about it. So Friday night happened. Will Jey Uso fall in line?
So I guess I'll start this off. So
Please do.
I've told people this countless times, and everybody named Mama talking about. They even went so far and talking about Jimmy was going to be the next tribal chief, and I said, "Bitch, where?" I said, "What?" Because he was the cool one, the goofy one, or whatever. I said this whole storyline has been about Jey Uso. They've been grooming him from the get-go. If the ending is not about Jey Uso getting the world undisputed Matt Griddle championship, then this is basically a failure. You know what I'm saying? And they have told a beautiful story. But that super kick was heard around the world. I mean, this man got a huge pop. But then people ask me, well, what about Jimmy? What about Jimmy? Jimmy is going to be the jealous brother, you know, when they're done with Roman and Solo. I mean, we're going to see that happen. Jimmy is going to turn on Jey. Jey right now is single-handedly the biggest baby face in the WWE right now.
All right, first off, Cody Rhodes is the biggest babyface in the WWE.
Once again, I'm going to say this again.
But
Jey Uso is the biggest babyface right now in the WWE. I am not talking about Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is mid to me.
Let's do
And, I'm just saying.
Who's mid?
You heard
your
exactly
man's is going
what
against
I
the fucking
said.
the guy that you called the biggest heel.
I'm going to say that again. Cody Rhodes is mid as fuck. That's why he left AEW to begin with. Because this motherfucker was trying to get over as a face, and he left that company to come to this company to be mid. It was basically a continuation from AEW.
Dude.
He said, I want to be appreciated, so I'm going to come to the WWE.
Ooh, Cody Rhodes is mid? Cody Rhodes is fucking... No.
Do you need earwax removal?
Dude. Cody Rhodes is mid?
I mean, did you not hear what I just said?
Yeah, I heard what you said.
Okay, then why are you repeating it?
It's ridiculous. It doesn't make sense.
How is it ridiculous?
Cody
I
Rhodes
just told you a timeline in less than 5 seconds.
Cody Rhodes is the number one babyface in the
because everybody's saying, whoa.
That's the only part that they say. But when it comes
Okay,
to Seth Rollins,
I mean, that sounds very mid to me.
Thank you, Ethan. Cody's the top guy.
Okay.
Everyone in the
y'all
comments.
are really forgetting that Seth Rollins is a fucking babyface. So how in the fuck is Cody the top guy?
Seth.
I mean, you're gonna have to ask the man that's talking about, that's on, Cody Rhodes jock strap. I mean, you have to ask him.
They gave Seth Rollins.
Thank you. And my boy Dirk can be trolling.
It doesn't mean that Seth is more over than Cody.
Did you just say that Seth's not more over than Cody?
Yes, I just said that.
Okay, so let's make this a little bit better for you because it seems like you're getting a little bit sensitive over there. So they got 3 baby faces. They got the top 3 baby faces. They got Seth, they got Jey, and they got Cody. Is that better for you?
I'll take it. I'll take the top.
Cool.
Wow. You had to baby this nigga with lies?
I mean,
I'd be ready to tuck this nigga in the bed. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like go down.
And then Austin acting like he was born yesterday and shit. He talk about biggest baby face. This motherfucker. Listen, do we have to go into who is Jey?
No, we're gonna talk about this.
Cool.
So Jey did not fall in line, and what you were talking about earlier, which is still like eluding me, is why we have 3 fucking belts. But
that's all I'm saying. I mean,
all he's missing is all he needs to do is revive the red belt, and then make a diva get a pink belt, and this nigga has the Power Rangers, y'all. This
He
motherfucker
got power
Roman Reigns
coins.
got the Power Rangers.
He got power coins. He a
Okay,
Black
the ori-
Ranger, Gold
He is the
Ranger,
original
Blue
Mighty
Ranger.
Morphin Tribal Ranger. There we
That
go.
is fun.
The original Mighty Morphin Tribal Ranger.
Tribal Ranger. I'll
Wow,
take that.
tribal.
All right,
Ranger.
give me.
Wow.
He's missing a pink and a red belt. That's all he's missing.
Wow, that is hilarious as fuck.
Mighty Morphin Tribal
You
Ranger.
got power coins.
As we sat there and we waited, my boy literally said it took 10 years just to get y'all in WrestleMania.
Damn.
Like,
He
it
fried-
was.
I mean, but Roman can't talk because it took you 8 years to get over. I mean, but whatever. I'm just- whatever. Shout out to Brett. How you doing,
Shout out to
man?
Brett. You know what I'm saying? Reese, everybody. So, as we all know,
But you know what? I'd rather be the Thanos Power Ranger than to be a Flower Ranger. And I'm talking about Matt Riddle, but
Ooh.
whatever.
and then these guys, to me, I know they was throwing up the ones, but to me, this looks a little like too much like Bullet Club shit. But it is what it is.
Honestly, it looks a little bit like an inverted scissoring. That's what it looks like. Just a little bit.
It's a pretty cool handshake,
Just a little bit.
and I think the Usos are gonna have a great babyface run as a tag team. The Usos versus Owens and Zayn, they're probably gonna run that back 3-4 times after. The Usos have to win at Money in the Bank. By the way, they have to get that.
Oh, Ethan, you gonna go to hell for that?
That's why I'm leaving that
About
one
some
alone.
goddamn cancer.
But you want to know who else might be going to hell for what she said?
He ain't lying, honestly.
I'm just gonna put this out there.
Ooh,
I'm needing heel Bianca.
Dude,
I'm looking
I
at that
said what I
NXT Bianca. Because what Shorty say? She said, honey, I am the longest reigning women's champion.
and check that
And
bitch.
it didn't take me 14 times
Oh,
to get there.
wow.
Shots
So
fired.
put some
Tell you.
respect on my name.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm just like, sometimes you gotta check these white bitches because like
Bro.
they acting like they don't listen. They acting like they the Karens and they acting like they don't see anybody. But I am glad that Bianca Belair on like
Put some
Kobe,
respect
she
on her
actually
name.
had balls to check fucking Flair.
Bro,
I'm like, you need to put some fucking respect on my name. I'm like, I'm the longest reigning women's champion.
It
You
took her 14
you
times.
have 14. You
What
got
she
14
said
time
that?
reign, and I can't even remember one of them. So, bitch, you
Bianca
need to sit
with
the
that
fuck
promo
down.
and that outfit, she was a 10 out of 10.
Listen, I'm just gonna say this with that
Yeah.
promo and that outfit. That goes back to what I said last week that the bitch has never had and I don't want to call her a bitch, but Charlotte has never had a fucking memorable fucking reign. She's never
At
had
all.
a 5-star
The
fucking
only
match.
thing that she
She's
has
over
to her-
fucking rated. I don't
The
give a
only-
fuck how anybody feels.
the only thing that she has to
Quantity
her
and
plate is a
quality.
fucking white privilege card, and that's it.
You know what it is? It's
She
quality
has,
and
a Flair,
quantity.
she has a Flair last name card too.
Exactly.
Bianca had a quality run. Charlotte has quantity runs. She just goes title, lose it, win it back, lose it, win it
Do I
back.
have to put this because
Right.
I work for quality? Quality over quantity.
Exactly.
And I'm sorry, but Bianca is quality, and shit, and Flair is quantity.
Exactly.
So I digress. Let's move on.
I've been digressed. I'm just saying. I was gonna tag my
Okay.
boy Kendall in here because I know he gonna end up watching this later when we talking shit about Charlotte, and he gonna end up trying to send me a
Wait,
message
you
talking
said
about
who?
Charlotte. My boy Kendall's gonna shit up there and talk shit to me because I
Oh.
be talking shit about Charlotte. But hey, it's the fucking
Oh,
truth.
what that
bitch.
mean? And
She's
I
mid. She's mid. She's
Once
overrated.
if you
Okay.
want to throw this to him, quality over quantity. He
Mhm.
trumps every time.
By the way, so yes, we did witness the end of the bloodline as of Friday.
Very much
Okay.
so. I'm glad.
They're done because
Done.
this was actually announced right after the Bloodline Civil War, which is going to have Roman and Solo versus the Usos at Money in the Bank.
I'm here for it.
So Roman will still be able to be at these premium live events, but those belts that he has not been defended since WrestleMania.
Are you surprised?
No.
Roman's not
Should be
defending.
surprised.
Roman's not defending these titles. Roman's going to defend the titles at SummerSlam, WrestleMania, and maybe Royal Rumble. If we get 3 to 4 defenses a year, that is what we're looking at. Like, and I mean, he's made the titles more prestigious, absolutely, but we're not.
Wait, pause. So before we even go to prestigious, when we say prestigious, that means you at least have to defend a belt, like, you know, once in a once in a while, whatever. The thing is, like, just because you know what I'm saying, like, you're booked to be strong. You're not really a strong, you're not a strong champion. If we really want to break down Roman's matches, he's not really a strong, like, champion, like heel champion. Because, like, number one, the Usos or Solo came out to help him at every turn.
Yes.
Not saying that they're not supposed to do that. I mean, that's heel energy. I have no problem with that. However, MJF has nobody to help him. And man been putting out banger ass matches. Banger matches after banger after banger after banger.
To actually add to your point, MJF only defends the title once every few months. The same thing with Roman. If you defend your championship every week, it loses value because you're diluting the value. If you save your championship matches for once every 3-4 months, it adds value to the defenses because it doesn't happen every week. You know what I mean?
Well, let's go into Collision.
I'm gonna
let you finish your point, and then we're gonna get right into Collision.
Okay. I'm just saying it don't have to happen every other week. But my whole thing is that, you know, you wasn't at Backlash, and then you're at Money in the Bank. The last time you defended your championship was at WrestleMania. That's inexcusable. But to be really honest with you, you're supposed to defend your belt every 30 days.
But at the same
No, we're moving on. We're moving on. I let him finish. I let him get his rebuttal. That's it. So we're getting on to Collision now. Collision Crash, as I like to call it. So Collision debuted on Saturday.
Let's go.
Very mid.
Okay, so the same show that wasn't able to sell tickets and still having problems selling tickets. Apparently, the ticket sales went up for the second show. Okay, so as far as Eric Bischoff saying that CM Punk is the biggest financial flop in wrestling history, Collision debuted with 816,000 viewers.
Isn't that the same as Dynamite? But you know, I digress.
Wait, hold up. First off, Eric Bischoff is the biggest financial flop in wrestling history himself. Okay, because he buried WCW by himself. 1, 2, it's a fucking Saturday. No one watches TV on Saturdays, so 816,000 viewers is a very respectable number. Third, Punk cut a 10 out of 10 promo to open Collision, so let's not front.
Oh, we're going to talk about that.
The promo wasn't classic, counterfeit Bucks classic.
So the guys over on the Elite says, woohoo, the internet wants to laugh at AEW for their viewership of Collision because they didn't reach 1 million, but read these facts. Dynamite did 832,000, Rampage did 423,000, which is up by 45%. Who cares? And Collision basically did the 816,000. Dynamite was number 3 on cable, Rampage was number 12 on cable, and Collision was number 3 on cable. AEW garnered a total of 2,771,000, whatever, right? 2,071,000 total viewers for their content last week. Point being is, who cares what people think? Numbers are important, sure, but if that's all people care about, then the actual product, and that's a problem. Let's just say this. I hear what you're saying on the Elite. Shout out to them, but I'm about to cook this nigga right here. You told me this nigga was a draw, though. You told me that he was an instant 1 million bomb, right? What happened? What happened? What happened? What the fuck did it go against on Saturday? What sport was on Saturday?
The Yankees were on TV.
I want to hear what the fuck we're talking about.
Wasn't it Father's Day? Yankees.
Who cares about the Yankees? You're really going to sit there and say this the Yankees now?
You're really going to tell me that?
So you mean to tell me that AEW can't get fucking million with fucking CM Punk? You know, the guy that's been known
On
as the
a
draw, the
Saturday?
Messiah to you, right? Yes,
Yes.
on a Saturday.
Yeah.
WWE can get fucking 1 million people literally just from a fucking premium live
It's
event. So
Saturday.
don't tell me that people aren't watching wrestling on fucking Saturday.
And then you telling me that WWE Sunday Night Heat can get 1 million, but Collision couldn't even get to a barely.
Chris.
What are we talking about?
There's never been an episode of Sunday Night Heat that had ever anywhere near 1 million viewers. So stop it. One.
They did
No.
on more than one occasion. What are you
Sunday
talking
Night
about?
Heat, Sunday Night Heat never had 1 million viewers ever in the history of Sunday Night Heat.
Are you serious? What?
The only one that
Look it up and send it to me.
Boy, bye.
Look it up and send it to me right now.
Send me those
look it
receipts.
up right now.
No,
Tell me
you
to do
look
that.
it up. You're the one that's making the comment. You look it up and you
You
send it to
do
me.
that, yes. Because like number
bullshit, dude.
Drop it in the private. Drop it.
but what I'm saying is to you is that you're saying that no one watches that shit, right? Sunday Night Heat was like literally like it was like a throwaway, but yet
Exactly.
people actually came to see it. It was a draw. CM Punk, we have to kind of question that because like you're still making Dynamite numbers, my nigga. And then on top of that, you underperformed.
Hold on. Where did that 1 million number for Sunday Night Heat come from? You just made that up, correct?
Bro, that was in the
No, you made it
era.
up.
They was making like millions.
Hold on.
What are you talking about?
You made that up.
I'm telling you that they made some millions.
Hold on.
The ratings were skyrocketing, bro. My whole point is.
Hold on. You said 45 seconds ago that 1 million people watch Sunday Night Heat on Sundays. You made that up.
I may have made that up. I may have, but I'm saying my point is that maybe that was I don't know the fucking numbers to Sunday Night Heat. All I'm saying to you said that no one pays attention on Saturdays. People paid attention to Sunday Night Heat. You telling me that people didn't pay attention to Collision, even though your boy was on there. So what is the problem? But yet you say that CM Punk is a draw.
Yeah.
What was the problem?
First of all, there wouldn't be a Collision show if it wasn't for CM Punk. So obviously he has to be a draw.
We know that. So
We
let's
already
get
know
into
that
it.
part, but the numbers is just not it's not matching up to your point.
Well, first of all, Christopher, you
Yes,
just
Matthew.
So your numbers really don't matter because you just make
No, they don't. They do matter because you said wasn't able to draw. If
Dude,
he was
you
a
just
draw, he should be
people watch
bringing
Sunday Night
in people,
Heat.
right?
You obviously just made it up, and you admitted that you made it up.
Wait, I was talking, bro. I just made a fucking point. Don't try to. You're not trying to come in here and try to say, "Oh, well, you made up numbers, bro." I'm talking about something that was 30 fucking years ago. I'm talking about something now. You said that no one pays attention to wrestling on weekends, right? You did say that, right?
I'm saying that people don't pay attention to television on Saturday.
Well, once again, that's a fucking lie because number one, pay-per-views are actually on a Sunday or on a Saturday. You said that they don't pay attention to that shit on weekends, right? What's Money in the Bank? What is SummerSlam? What is Forbidden Door? You say they don't pay attention to that, right?
Forbidden Doors on a Sunday,
but you say they don't pay attention to that on weekends, right?
Pay-per-views are different.
How are they different? It's wrestling. You can't. Okay, bro.
What I'm saying is, people for the most part don't tune in to network television on a Saturday evening.
It does not matter if it's network or not. It's still wrestling. What are you talking about?
All right.
Are we on like different planets or some shit?
No.
I mean,
we're on the same page.
I just want to just know because since we're talking about it, I mean,
what I'm saying is that
Collision,
the debut episode of Collision was solid, and
it was solid.
Punk carried the episode.
You're telling me that it was solid. Okay, let's just go through this.
It was better.
Opened up by looking at the new set of Collision, which I will say is aesthetically amazing. You want to know why Collision
basically could be as successful, or as you're quoting it as being successful. Are you ready for this, Dark Kent? Yeah, let me get back up top real quick, because put you back where you belong,
dude.
The show,
WCW,
the
Sunday
show.
night,
No.
Nobody watched that shit.
Saturday Collision. Wait. Saturday Night Collision or AEW Collision is the equivalent of WWE Raw SmackDown Light.
Yes, correct.
That's literally the way that they made it look. Same thing with the stage. Same thing with making the commentary team being on the floor, smack dab in the middle.
But hold up real quick.
It literally even featured a lot of ex-WWE talent.
Let me go.
It literally was an extension of WWE. That's why it felt so different. When we open the show, all we get is the natural Chicago-esque CM Punk pop. The place where he can only get this pop. So he starts talking, saying how much he missed this place and that he's back to basically fulfill what every day that he tried to do before. And then he starts with his old ass thing where he says, "Tell me when I'm telling lies."
And he told truth throughout the entire.
How could you be telling? I mean, like, honestly, like, you can't be telling the truth when you run away from Kenta. But I digress. I mean, you can't be sitting here and saying that you where am I telling a lie? I mean, you stole a move from somebody, and yet you've been dodging him for like the last 10 years, even in the WWE. No. You've been dodging him. I mean, like,
so he come out and says, "You know what David Zalabs calls me? One Bill Phil. That's because I am the one true genuine article in business of counterfeit bucks."
Shots fired. Bang, bang, bang. 1, 2.
Those who are here and feel I owe them an apology, I am sorry that the only people softer than you are the people that you like, the wrestlers that you like.
Bang.
Wow. So is CM Punk talking about himself?
I am the one true genuine article in the business of full of counterfeit bucks.
Shots fired. Bang, bang.
Keep repeating it. So you're the only one that's a real business, and like you're a certified draw, but yet.
Wow.
And I know, I'm not one to do this because I know this is the hard camera side.
I mean, even like that. I mean,
this is a lot wider. You know what I'm saying? This is the only area. Everything else is filled up. So yeah, maybe you were a draw. For Chicago. So for Chicago, okay.
I mean, but even for Chicago,
after this whole promo that he did, I legit said that this is the Civil War. Because he said there's a divisiveness. Oh, sorry, this is what came out from Dave Meltzer. It's worse now it's been. It hasn't gotten better. Right now is at a pretty bad point. It's CM Punk promo, the promo, and what ESPN put out. We all know about what ESPN put out in that story where he talks about he doesn't want to work with certain fucking people and all sorts of shit. Now it's gotten even worse. Even worse. So shout out to you. Shout out to you. By the way, I just wanted to show this because people were saying like, "Oh, well, they failed and they can't get nobody," but that's SmackDown. Anyway,
forward. Can we not use Meltzer as a authority?
Sure, we'll stop using Meltzer as you stop using fucking whack ass, overrated ass fan fucking fiction wrestlers of yours as fucking pillars of being baby faces and top heels and shit. How about you shut the fuck up and just tune in? Don't even talk for the rest of the show. So the next fucking match we had was Wardlow and Luchasaurus. Now you can talk because we got fucking troll fucking all-star next week, and that's gonna be amazing.
Dude, Wardlow is below mid. Luchasaurus is same thing. Christian is giving him heat. I mean, the feud is trash. The title is trash. Not a fan.
That was a bathroom break.
Not a fan.
I'm not surprised that he fucking won, but then again, people were saying that Wardlow's buried and all sorts of stuff, and I'm like, you guys remember this is a TNT television championship. This is a television championship. I'm gonna say it again so you guys can see me. It's a television championship.
A television championship that used to be Cody's.
See, I didn't go there.
I had to go there because y'all ain't gonna bring it up, so I'll bring it up for you. It was a television championship that was prestigious because Cody carried it around. It was a prestigious championship because he couldn't get the world championship because he screwed himself.
Wait. What'd you just say? It was a prestigious championship.
It was a prestigious championship. It was a prestigious championship because Cody owed it. Yes, because he couldn't get the world championship. The same world championship that he screwed himself out of.
Chris, you are a gentleman and a scholar, and you're very well spoken, and I agree. The TNT Championship was a big deal because of Cody. Thank you.
And now that he's not there, it's trash.
Yes, it's garbage. The title is garbage.
Yes, because
the title was garbage when it first came out anyway.
It made it trash. It's
so
a round belt now.
After that, we had, which was probably the fucking best match of the fucking night. And I don't care how anybody feel, because once Andre El Idolo showed up, I was like, let's fucking go. And I never want to hear this nigga below me ever fucking say that Andre El Idolo is fucking mid-again. Ever.
First of all,
I never want to hear you. And don't try. No. Because you saw but now he was mid. No one's checking for him. No one cares for him. But then you saw him you saw him Saturday and you was like, oh, this is great. This is so great. He's so good,
he's a
right?
Good worker, but he's never gonna get over. Ready for this?
Right. No, I'm not ready for this because none of your opinions get over. Next.
Well,
all right. Also, we also got to see Andrade use Charlotte's figure 8 to win. But before that, we got to see Buddy using Rhea Ripley's Prism Trap.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Andrade will never be a world champ in any promotion other than
and guess what? Neither will fucking Cody Rhodes. So as you can see, he did win it, and after he won it, House of Black came in, swarmed him, and fucked him up. He had no friends, no LFI.
You know he gonna get his dick sucked that night.
What? That went left.
Just saying, you know. Just saying.
So after that, we had the Acclaim come out. I didn't really pay attention to it. It was trash to me. I really didn't care. I'm sorry, guys. It was whatever. We also had fucking Tony Nese come out and try to basically talk shit to the people in the crowd. That's when Miro came out and beat the fuck out of him. And Miro looks great. I'm glad to see Miro back.
He'll probably be on TV for another year.
Yeah. Next, we had the what's it called? The Toxic Attraction Light. I'm sorry, no, my bad.
You talk about
Green WO. Green WO. Oh,
yeah.
Sorry, no.
No, that's She-DX. Yeah.
Oh, She-DX. Gotcha.
She-DX.
Whatever they call it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I forgot the Outcast. Outcast. Sorry, guys. Sorry, the Outcast.
Oh, the new Outcast. Oh, yeah.
The new Outcast. Sorry, Miss Jackson.
Garbage.
I guess y'all not for real because where's Paige? Anyway, so they came out, and the only thing people wasn't talking about the match. I thought the match was okay, but they wasn't talking about the match.
We're getting more Willow on TV.
By the way, shout out to Sky Blue, who apparently is no longer with Dante Martin. We're getting a little messy here. She is now fucking the guy from Aussie Open, Kyle Fletcher, aka. I call him male Rhea Ripley because he looks like Rhea Ripley with fucking glasses. Okay, that's what Rhea Ripley will look like with glasses. So,
wow.
Not only did Dante Martin get a broken leg, now he has a broken heart. So I just want to give us our prayers out to Dante Hardy and Lita Blue. I'm sorry,
y'all. You stupid.
Dante Hart. Sorry, Matt Martin, Sky Leader. You know what I'm saying? Hope you guys heal and do good. But she went viral for one reason and one reason only. Yeah. I had to use Dark Kent's favorite fucking overrated wrestler, Bret Hart.
Dude,
I wouldn't say he overrated.
Overrated.
I wouldn't say that.
Dude, we're
gonna say overrated.
We're not gonna disrespect Bret like that. Bret Hart's overrated.
Bret Hart is overrated.
I wouldn't say. I would say Shawn Michaels is overrated. Before I say Bret Hart.
We're not disrespecting Bret like that.
Because I mean,
Ethan, I thought the same thing too. But then again, Dante Hardy is a half and half. So,
as a who?
He's a half and half.
A half and half? Are we talking about coffee or?
Yeah, he's light skinned like me. So.
Bret Hart's
you know,
I will call you just a coffee cake. That's why I will just.
I'm
call
a coffee cake though.
you. Very much
Really?
so.
Really?
Not too
That's
brown,
crazy.
not too white.
Wow, I have no white in me, but that's wow.
fucking
Dang.
Bret Hart overrated.
That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I digress. It was an okay match. We are going to end up getting Toni Storm versus Willow for the AEW Women's Championship at Forbidden Door. Then we had the last match, right? Which was
The main event.
Mid.
the main event.
Mid as fuck.
this was the biggest moment of that match.
Exactly.
That's
Yes,
basically-
exactly. That is the biggest moment of the match.
Which should have been the fucking main event, to be really honest with you. It should have been Samoa Joe versus CM Punk. And for the people
What?
that don't know how to read, their rivalry goes all the way
Yeah,
back
right.
20 years. It goes all the way back to Ring of Honor, which a lot of people didn't even know that to begin with. But, you know,
Punk versus Joe goes back to what, 2005?
We don't care.
So
Why are we getting FTR and fucking Bullet Club involved with it?
Trying to figure that out.
First of all,
Now,
nothing-
apparently, Alex from PW Insider said AEW Collision was overall big success. Backstage after the show, we were told that it was pretty much positive across the board for the first episode, and that the feeling was that it hit a mark trying to feel different from Dynamite. It definitely did, because it literally was Raw and SmackDown light.
Basically.
Okay.
And I'm gonna tell you the one thing that was wrong with Collision. Collision does not have an identity at all. I don't even know where to put it.
the identity is CM Punk.
Once again, they
And he
have
can't draw them to $1 million.
It can't.
All right.
So stop. Let's talk about Raw. You want to sing the song? Shut up.
Tell you, that was the hottest fucking shit. That was the hottest fucking shit that started on Monday, and I was here for it. I was here for
Yo,
it.
it was like he fucked him up, bro. Like,
I mean, fucked him up, bro. I'm like, dude, Finn Balor, go for bro.
He beat the shit out of that man, but it didn't stop. That's the crazy. It didn't stop at all.
And
Once
he's
we put it back on,
bro. I don't know if
we
you. I don't know if you heard what we were talking about on #Heels for Life, but I said that Finn Balor needs to bring in his inner Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now, remember when he was beating the shit out of Bret Hart? It did not matter where, when, how, or what position he was in. He was beating that ass. Finn Balor whooped Seth from Monday some more, beat his ass on Tuesday. I mean, like, dude, he didn't give a
nigga
fuck.
said, I waited 7 years. For this.
for this
Dude,
shit.
Balor needed that, like,
Yes,
for
he did.
his push, his entire career. Like Balor did more on Monday than he's done the past like 2 years. You know what I mean? In terms of getting over, in terms of seeming like a serious challenger. He did more on Monday than he's done in
And
years.
continued
So-
to beat his ass on Tuesday.
Yeah. Now, I'm not going to talk about NXT because I didn't get to watch
you
the
don't
match
have to.
yet, but I will. But, however, after that, we apparently wasn't having an open challenge anymore, so it turned into the Miz Open Challenge. And what do you know?
This man barely came out there with a reaction. I was so dead.
Now,
after that.
I've been told that apparently I'm bugging and I can't hear things because, he came out to a reaction. It was a big pop. But let me just put this out there. Because I had different, perspectives put into me about this shit. Because apparently he already debuted there and he wouldn't get that type of pop. If he was to go somewhere else, then yes, he would have got that type of pop. But because he's just returning, he doesn't deserve that type of pop. Apparently,
me?
Tommaso Ciampa is just an indie person. He doesn't deserve a big pop because he's not a big star. Tommaso Ciampa would never be a star that deserves a big pop.
Wow.
So I'm just trying to understand where people are coming with this, because if people are going to sit there and tell me and be determined to tell me that this man got a pop Monday night, you must have been listening to some piped-in noises.
I think you still in the room because we were talking about this shit during Raw. Like, Chopper literally came out there with zero reaction. Like, seriously.
And honestly, to me, bringing back Ciampa Solo is the wrong move. Bring back DIY, bro. That's the only thing fans want to see is DIY. Boom. Put him at the top of the tag team ranks right away. Throw DIY in a feud with Zayn and Owens right now, bro.
That's what they want to plan for SummerSlam.
Print money.
But this right here is nothing because he got no pop.
It was no
because
pop
last we go
whatsoever.
back to what you were saying before about the people that they call from NXT.
You're right.
None of these people are fucking known. None of these people are cared about because of the way that you presented them.
Exactly.
Look at someone like Johnny fucking Gargano, who's been fucking dominating every single fucking NXT takeover I can fucking remember.
Vignettes. Why are you doing vignettes?
But still doing vignettes. Still can't get some type of burn, some type of push, some type of like feud going. There's nothing for him. Just like, where the fuck is Dexter Lumis? What happened to everything that you fucking set up? Now you have people like Tommaso Ciampa come back and doesn't even get any type of fucking recognition. You have somebody like Bronson Reed.
Get my way? Do I ever get my way? I don't think we even give a fuck about that.
Other than Ciampa, Adam Cole might be the best NXT champ of all time, and he didn't want to move up to the main roster.
And you see why, and I think you know why.
He knew he was gonna get jobbed the fuck out, and that's why he bounced.
Yeah, because he was going to be Keith Lee's manager.
Some other stuff happened though. This fucker came back,
Sure.
and somehow, some way, he just basically said that he's going to be in the Money in the Bank.
Logan Paul is money. He is money. He prints money. He makes money. He is what a wrestling heel should be, man. Like he's great. He's great in the ring. His promos are great. He knows how to get heat. Like no better than Logan Paul.
He's there to do spots. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Like we've been talking about this in our chat that LA Knight. I see. I'm slowly starting to see LA Knight being a star. But what the thing is like we know that he's a star because like we see him in other companies be a star. They need to build him up to be a legit star in the WWE
match.
Like seriously. But
Logan Paul can just come back and just demand that he gets put into it, and he is.
I mean, they sound like Charlotte.
They look alike.
LA Knight. But see,
by the way, not to cut you off, Kent, but we gotta keep rushing. So
let me talk to you.
Rhea, was talking shit, and because apparently she beat the shit out of Natty for whatever fucking reason. I'm skipping some of the matches, but it didn't really matter.
It's fine. Like I really love Wednesday versus GPS. I'm just saying.
You call Rhea Wednesday?
Yeah, I mean that's basically what she is, and then once they roll back, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what? You know what? Let's continue.
Wow. When it was time for the triple threat between Cody and fucking Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, which, by the way, Kevin Owens and his fucking anger issue thing all night was hilarious to me.
Yeah, it's
this is probably the best thing that they have going for Kevin Owens, but I just want to sit there and say it's crazy how the WWE forced the heat for Sami Zayn to go the way that it did. Because all that fucking heat that Sami had is gone. It's completely dead, completely gone. No one's talking about Sami. The WWE did what they wanted to manipulate you guys into fucking doing. Congratulations.
Sami Zayn's still one of the most popular wrestlers in the Fed.
Nigga, barely. So when Dom and them came out, the crowd was chanting Dom's a pussy.
I mean, he is a Uzi.
Dude.
And I used that in the right sentence.
But look at Dominic's character work. Dominic is a great heel. He got over without his father by himself.
Because he has a punchable face.
Exactly. But Dom is getting over huge.
Yeah, because he got a punchable face.
So yes. So next week they have the biggest baby face in the company versus the biggest heel in the company.
Oh my gosh! Shut the fuck up, you fucking bastard! I'm fucking sick and tired of you. Shut the fuck up. Anyway. So not only that, because of what happened with this, she lost. Trish got into it. So now this is what we're looking at for Money in the Bank. LA Knight came out during that whole Logan Paul thing and pretty much stole the fucking show, like we all said was going to end up happening.
This man said that this man became a star because he used to do a video for
14-year-olds.
Which is facts. Absolute facts.
Which is facts.
That sounds very Predator like R. Kelly.
Okay, Velveteen Logan.
I'm sorry, but that shit was funny as fuck.
Velveteen Logan. I got Mighty Morphin Tribal Chief and Velveteen Logan. I need to chill. And then this is the matches for the women. I mean, the competitors for the women's Money.
Why am I looking like? Why am I? I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. It's like I'm looking at the Desperate Housewives for some reason.
Zoe Stark still looks like the Geico lizard. Would you like to save money on your
Stop
insurance? Put you to Zyko.
Stop it! I'm not gonna let you
right now.
like that.
Becky.
Oh, Vava Kadabra in the face ass bitch. Anyway, so
wow.
Becky's probably winning the Money in the Bank because that's the one thing she hasn't done yet. They're gonna use it to pad her stats. I think for Becky, she's
I don't
gonna
think
win.
they should do that. I don't think they should do that.
So let's just run down Dynamite,
Mm-hmm.
which I got pretty much everywhere.
I did not pay attention to Dynamite because Sling TV was acting trash.
So we started off with the Hardy Boys. They came out.
I heard that Jeff barely made it through the match, but
no, they have to write Jeff off because they're going to Canada. So because they're going to Canada, he can't go to Canada.
Got you.
Yeah, you know how that goes.
Yeah.
Jeff
But the crazy thing is, remember when I pointed out earlier within the games, you know what I'm saying, how this happens, where we're told that I don't know why I'm bothering to warn you, but CM Punk is very trustworthy, Why is it that
fuck, bro?
I'm just saying, this literally came out right before this shit.
Yep.
Well, and Ricky Stark came in right there with CM Punk. I'm just saying.
That is petty.
Okay.
And
oh my god, that is petty.
Now we heard
this part of Dynamite with CM Punk coming out,
and saying the words that for them to see him on Collision because he's not even supposed to be here because he's a collision guy.
Mic drop.
But they said that they wasn't separating
Civil War.
It smells like it's separation to me.
Civil War.
No,
Civil War.
You know what it smells like? It smells like that Punk being on TV. People care about.
By the way, I just want to point something else out. So BCC came out.
I need you to be muted.
And Don Callis is officially part of BCC along with Konosuke Takeshita. And they have officially challenged the Elite to a 5-on-5 where it will be Moxley, Yuta, Castioli, Konosuke, and Shota Umura versus
okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hangman and the Young Bucks and two partners of their choosing.
Why do they look like the 3-man band for some reason?
I don't know, but it looked like a beast to me. And this promo here.
Oh, that was gold. That was gold.
I love this shit. I 100 love this shit. Even when they basically both told Savani,
shut up,
Savani. So for those who don't know about the blind tournament, you're gonna have guys that are just basically put together as a tag team, and they get to get a fucking tag team title opportunity. And the crazy thing is, you have MJF and Adam Cole as a tag team.
That is gonna be so entertaining.
But what is this?
How they said this shit in unison? They was like, "Shut up, somebody!"
It was perfect. Chris Jericho, Sammy Guevara, and Minoru Suzuki versus Andretti, Darius Martin, and Area Fox.
Mm-mm.
Can we just the Suzuki Sex Gods?
No,
the Suzuki Sex Gods.
No,
I fucking laughed my ass off when this happened.
Jericho need to get the fuck off my TV.
But I also like how the fact that
Jericho, man.
Sting grabbed him up like this. Know what I'm saying? And he said, I need more time with you. So now you're going to have Jericho, Sammy, and Suzuki versus Darby, Sting, and a partner of their choosing that they'll tell us. I think they said on Collision.
And you know,
I wonder who is going to be.
But you know, during that match, Sting is definitely going to jump off some next level shit like New Jack. Because that's
Who do you guys think is going to be the tag team partner?
At this point, I don't really give a fuck because I don't even care for the match.
Who'd you say?
Hook.
Hook. For what?
Hook is going to be in the corner of Jungle Boy.
Oh shit! All right.
So after that, we got this, and I just want to point this out for everyone who didn't know, because of like how it's CM Punk and these niggas in the same building. This shit was taped.
Yeah.
Okay, it was taped.
This is so okay. Like, this is either got to be the biggest. Like, if this,
it's a
if
fucking
this
work.
ends up to be a fucking like a work,
It's a work.
I will be so shocked.
It's a work. Wrestling is a work. They are selling this FTR Punk versus the Elite match.
Okay, whatever. Shut the fuck up. So anyway, so now you also have Eddie Kingston come out because they choose him to be a partner, and then he says that the partner of his choosing is going to be announced right now as he comes out, and it's confronted by John Moxley, and they start talking, trying to figure out like, you know, help, why you didn't want to fucking, you know, doing this and why are you doing that and everything so often. They're just to tell us there's going to be Ishii.
Who?
Okay, Tomohiro Ishii. The guy that Eddie Kingston respects so much and is always battling every time they do a fucking matchup between New Japan and fucking AEW.
Hey, you know what? Listen, I think
No.
Eddie Kingston needs to lose that gut. That's what he needs to do.
You know what I need to? Because I totally skipped the fucking Jeff Jarrett and Mark Briscoe concession stand brawl, which was fucking hilarious to me as well. But I just like to point out that Chris Statlander and Taya Valkyrie for the TBS Championship.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but is this the most that the TBS Championship has been seen on TBS?
Yep.
Okay. So me and Janelle from Jobbers here, shout out to Janelle from Jobbers here, shout out to HR. Basically we're talking about this shit because I even had brought this up like last week before, and people was like, "Oh, you're bugging." I'm saying it's not a race issue. Okay, cool. Why the fuck is this bitch on TBS? Why is she on Rampage? Jade have to constantly defend the fucking title on Rampage, correct? And that's on TNT.
Pretty much.
But now this shit is popping up on my television every week on Dynamite.
Well, I think the reason why they put Jade on Rampage was because she was the only draw for Rampage. Like, Rampage wasn't a big drawing show.
I know, because, you know, CM Punk damn sure didn't help him. So nevertheless, she beat her and won to retain her title.
Absolutely.
Next up, we got to have Shibata and Orange Cassidy versus Zack Sabre Jr. and Alex Wright Garcia.
Alex Wright Garcia.
Yes, I'm calling him that.
Dude, I'm with that. He's definitely Alex Wright.
That fucking dance.
That's Wonder Kid.
So the match was done. And then we got this. Which means we're going to have a fucking 4-way match.
Absolutely.
At Forbidden Door. Congratulations.
That's some stupid shit right there.
Which
Don Callis or Will Ospreay and told him that he's going to send his security for him for Collision. And I'm like, oh, sorry.
I think we about to see a new champion, honestly.
I believe so too. Also, they announced the matches for the Owen Hart's tournament. I only have it for the women right now. I did have it for the men's, but for some reason it's not there. But I can read off some of the names for you guys in 1 second. Sorry about that.
So is coming in to defend her title or what?
Dude,
that I would like to know my damn self, because that wasn't actually confirmed or anything.
If you look at this tournament, Ruby Soho has to win because, like,
okay. So stop talking. So Britt Baker versus Ruby Soho. Anna JAS versus Sky Blue. That will be on this Friday. For next Wednesday, we have, like I said, Britt Baker versus Ruby. Then on this Saturday is going to be Nyla Rose versus Willow Nightingale.
Nyla would
then on Forbidden Door 0 Hour
Slap
is
them
going to be
breasts.
Athena versus Billy Starks.
Athena wins that.
As for the men's, this Sunday, for the first match is going to be CM Punk versus Satoshi Kojima.
Hold on.
Then the following week, we're going to have. You ready? Sorry, the following Saturday for Collision is going to be Powerhouse Hobbs versus Dustin Rhodes, Juice Robinson versus Ricky Starks, and Roderick Strong versus Samoa Joe. Meaning, what you guys could have set up, because I hate whenever you guys do these fucking brackets, you could have had Samoa Joe versus CM Punk in the finals.
Mm-hmm.
I said, like, once again, for your tournament brackets, you always do, you're giving away quality matches. Nevertheless, this was probably one of the biggest moments on Dynamite.
Sold right there. Take my money right there. That's selling the pay-per-view right there.
This all happened after we had the call out from him. Okay. I don't know anyone that was sitting down when this happened. I don't know what to make of this, but I'm going to tell you right now, this is probably going to be the best match on Forbidden Door.
Dude, it might be the match of the year before, like...
Stop it. Stop it.
Please don't curse it, please. Thank you so much.
Because you had the tendency of calling it a whack-ass fucking thing. So let's just get right into Forbidden Door.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, these are... I'm not too sure if this is how it's supposed to be set up, but you do have, like I said, the match for the 0 hour, which is going to be Athena versus Billy Starks. You're going to have the 10-man match, which will be Moxley, Yuta, Cassioli, Konosuke, and Shota Umura versus Hung Bucks, Tomohiro Ishii, and Eddie Kingston. You have the men's first match for the All-In tournament, which is Satoshi Kojima versus CM Punk. You're going to also have Toni Storm versus Willow Nightingale for the AEW World's Women's Championship.
That's not Forbidden Door. I don't get that. That's not really Forbidden Door.
Well, you've got to remember, she is the New Japan Strong Championship.
Yes.
So you also have the 4-way match for the AEW International Championship. You have Jack Perry versus Sonata for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. You have MJF versus Tanahashi for the AEW World Championship. You have the Bryan Danielson versus Kazuchika Okada, and then Kenny Omega versus Will Ospreay, which is supposed to be the match of the night. Now, here's the thing before we get into predictions. Sonata already came out and said, I have no knowledge of this Jack Perry. It's sad to see someone like that challenge for the IWGP. It's an open challenge, really that easy to decide. It's the IWGP. I think it's worth more than the AEW Championship.
One, it depends who you ask. Two, no one thinks that Jungle Boy has a chance of winning this match, and he's probably going to lose.
We also found out that Kenta reportedly did not want to work with CM Punk for the Forbidden Door.
And
which is the most stupidest thing that you can possibly do.
Yes, because Kenta would have had his name up. And real talk, before someone said that, CM Punk stole a move from Kenta, CM Punk talks about stealing his move from Kenta. He stole the GTS, and he admits it, and he gives Kenta his props. So
all right, so let's get into it. Who do you guys think is winning out of Athena and Billy Starks?
Athena.
The Elite versus BCC.
BCC has to win because they are just on a roll right now, in my opinion.
Okay, CM Punk and Kojima.
Punk's not taking a loss. He's definitely not winning the tournament, but he's not taking a loss right now. So Punk.
Chris, you agree?
Huh?
I was like, all right, you think the BCC is going to beat the Elite?
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, damn.
Sorry.
CM Punk versus Kojima.
Don't give a fuck. This match shouldn't even be happening.
Toni Storm versus Willow Nightingale.
Don't give a fuck about Wheel of Fortune or DX.
Hey! Don't disrespect Willow.
As much as I want to see Willow win that match, they're not going to put the AEW World Women's title on Willow right now. So Toni Storm's going to win that.
Okay. The 4-way for the AEW International Championship, which includes 3 champions and 1 nobody, which is Daniel Alex Wright Garcia, Orange Cassidy, Katsuyori Shibata, and Zack Sabre Jr. And this is for the International Championship. Who you guys think wins?
It's either going to be Sabre Jr. or Orange, and I'm going with Orange, man.
I'm going with Daniel Garcia.
Orange is on a run right now, man.
It should have been fucking Swerve that beats his ass.
Thank you. But of course, they ain't gonna give it to a black man, though. But whatever.
Let's not play the race card here. Let Orange win this.
We know you don't want to play the race card.
Let's play it because, like I said, like they don't display black people like that. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole thing with Jay was treated just like Bianca Belair. She was treated for a good Black Friday, and then that was it.
Something could be said for Will Hobbs.
Now
thing for him too.
Dude, now we're comparing apples and pomegranates here.
Let's just get back to the card because I gotta go. So the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, I'm going with Sonata. This is a fucking waste of a match. I don't know why mid fucking Jack Perry is on here, but it is what it is.
How is Jack Perry challenging for any heavyweight championship? All he does is lose.
Trash. MJF versus Tanahashi.
MJF on some sneaky shit.
Yeah. Now for the 2 main matches that everybody only cares about. Bryan Danielson and Okada.
That is hard.
I don't care who wins. They're going a half an hour and they're gonna blow the doors off the fucking place. It's gonna be sick.
I'm going with Danielson.
I think really needs they need a win in between these 2 matches. They need a win. It can't be just all AEW. It can't be.
I'm gonna go with Okada because Brian has no problem with losing. Brian losing matches doesn't hurt his cachet, doesn't hurt his aura. So I think I'll go with Okada on that one.
Yeah.
And last but not least, Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay.
Will Ospreay got to win, man.
United States Championship. I'm definitely going with Ospreay, and I see
I love them both, but man, I'm sorry, Will Ospreay got to win.
They're definitely going to run it back at All In, though.
Yes, they do. Oh yes, most definitely. It gotta be a part 3.
Ospreay's that guy, bro. Ospreay is the man. Like, we can't front. Ospreay's that dude.
And if you guys did not see their last match, you need to watch it.
Yes.
Still up there for match of the year. And that shit happened in the beginning of the year. So I was going to let you guys do your final thoughts. Beefy Wild Boy number 1.
Well, first of all, thank you for allowing me to come on here and take over for my brother this week.
No problem.
Forbidden Door, I will be streaming Forbidden Door this Sunday on Discord. We more than likely we're going to have a follow-up match. Or excuse me, not a follow-up match, but we're going to have a follow-up show. I'm tired, y'all. We're going to have a follow-up show on TikTok. So follow me on TikTok on hashtag Heels for Life Wrestling Podcast on TikTok, where we have a lot of great talk. It's very entertaining. A lot of great people over there that I've been collaborating with.
Chris, send me your TikTok handle, please, so I can follow you.
No, it's Heels for Life Wrestling Podcast. Yeah. What else? What else is going on? Yes, my merch is going to be coming out either today or either tomorrow or Saturday. But I digress. T-shirt is going to be coming out. I will be going to Jobber Slam. It's literally official. I will be going to Jobber Slam. I'm just getting all of my tickets and my Airbnb together. A lot of great shit going on. Might have a collaboration with Jobber Tears. And
can we do a live show when Chris comes to New York? All together?
Yeah.
Where are we gonna do it at, Kent?
I'll probably do it at my
Exactly.
Airbnb if y'all want to. It don't
We'll
matter.
find a spot. We can do it in my
Oh
crib.
no, because
We'll figure it out. You
Yeah,
can't-
yeah, yeah.
Shut the
But
fuck
other
up.
than that, yeah, I am happy. Thank you so much. Got a half a day tomorrow, and yeah, I'm good.
All right, Dark Kent.
Wow,
Well,
yes, bro.
we are in the midst of the hot wrestling summer. We're your tour guides. I appreciate everyone on the comments, everyone chiming in. I appreciate my man Beefy Boy #1 for stepping in for Star tonight. Awesome job as usual. Even though John doesn't like me very much, we're still best friends. And
I hope you get hit by a car.
damn.
Wow.
Next week, another show. A lot more to talk about. And if you don't like CM Punk or Cody Rhodes, you don't like yourself. Anyway,
No, I just don't like you.
I love myself. Shit.
same time, same channel next week. Love everybody.
All right. And for my final thoughts, fuck Dark Kent, fuck Cody Rhodes, and fuck CM Punk. Fuck Collision. We Dynamite side over here. All right. And just one last time for the culture.
Shout out Bret Hart and those cheeks.
No, shout out to the
Nice,
pigs. Fuck Bret Kent. Bret Hart. Fuck him. All right, guys. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week. Same time, same place. Like I said, make sure you guys click the link in our video description to access all of our content across the board, whether that's on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, or on Instagram. Until then, peace.
Bye, y'all.